This is a good game. Two form teams, as you say. Palace in sixth in the Premier League against Leicester, third in the Premier League, so 3rd v 6. And I think certainly you wouldn't have maybe thought this at the start of the season after 10 Premier League games that you'd have this type of fixture. But Palace have really picked up only one loss in the last 5 Premier League matches. Leicester themselves, I mean, what a result last week. Record Premier League win, or equaling the record Premier League win with that 9-0 win at Southampton. Record ever away victory in the Premier League. It was simply outstanding. Jamie Vardy was just terrific across the 90 minutes. And of course, he and Ayoze Perez with hat-tricks. You've got to be looking at those two amongst the goals this week. But Palace have got a really good record against Leicester. They've won the last 4 meetings. By an aggregate of 13 goals to 1 as well. So Palace have really got the upper hand on Leicester. Leicester only scored 1 last 4 v Palace. So you've got to be looking at Palace really with a goal threat that they've been carrying. Good 2-2 draw away to Arsenal last time out as well. But Leicester, second top scorers in the Premier League, and I know that those 9 goals certainly add to that as well. But they've won 6 from the last 7 in all competitions, come into the game absolutely flying. They do have the top scorer in the Premier League, Jamie Vardy, 9 goals for him this season. Interesting enough with Vardy, his strike rate is incredible. He's only had 20 shots this season in the Premier League and 9 goals. It's a simply staggering stat that when you're looking at Vardy, how favourably that is looking on him. So Vardy, particularly playing away from home, that's when Vardy comes into the reckoning, I feel. Away from home with sides that maybe go on the attack a little bit, Vardy playing on the shoulder defenders, he's such a threat, so you have to be looking at him. If you're looking at the goals for Palace, Jordan Ayew, 4 goals in his 8 Premier League appearances this season, he's certainly a threat. And Wilfried Zaha, interesting enough as well, he scored in his last 3 Premier League games against Leicester. In each of those games he scored, so you're looking at him. And Luka Milivojevic is someone I always look for Palace. He's on set pieces, and of course he's on penalties. So with Zaha playing, you're always likely to get a penalty or a free kick around the edge of the penalty area. So Milivojevic is maybe your outside bet really, but Ayew's the most likely one to be scoring for Crystal Palace. I'll sit on the fence here. I think both teams have scored, but I do fancy a draw in this one. I think Palace are such a good side against good open and attacking sides, and that's what Rodgers has created now with Leicester. And I think Palace will grind out a result here. So 1-1, 2-2, I think both teams will score. A draw, and both teams to score for the extra value, but I do fancy a draw in this game. I think Palace will be able to see this one through.